all you Power World haters need to be quiet. And this is why I say this, right? I'm a PS5 guy, you know what I'm saying? I don't have an Xbox, but I am tight in my chest that I won't get to play Power World. And I see a lot of people saying, oh, Power World just copy Pokemon. It just copied Pokemon. Listen, tons of shows and games copy other shows and games. So because everybody wanna go crazy about Power World, I decided to do a video about the animes that copy other animes, because obviously Pokemon was also an anime, and you know what I'm saying, started off as an anime. The other animes that nobody cared about because either they liked the show or it didn't get popularity like Power World did. So they never said nothing about it. So let's get it, you know what I'm saying, get it started. Started at number 5, Log Horizon and Sword Art Online. Both games getting trapped inside of a game. You know how that go, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And people like Log Horizon, and they also like Sword Art Online. I like both, you know what I'm saying? But they're very similar animes, you know what I'm saying? They're very similar. People, you know what I'm saying, just be honest with you, a lot of it just, you know, it's kind of interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't mind it because both shows are pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I watched all of Sword Art Online. I have not watched all of Log Horizon, you know what I'm saying? But it's basically just kind of like a knockoff, you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that because, you know what I'm saying, most people gonna have the idea about getting trapped in a video game and all that stuff. There's no problem with that, but it just is what it is. It's a knockoff, you know what I'm saying? And it's number 5 because it's not that well close related, but you know what I'm saying, there are some, you know, some similarities. So that's why I put it at number 5. Number 4, Pokemon and Digimon. I mean, they both got Mon in the name, man. Pokemon and Digimon. And again, I like both. I'm be honest with you. I'm more of a Digimon fan. You know what I'm saying? I like my Agumon. You know what I'm saying? My you know what I'm saying? Greymon. You know what I'm saying? War Greymon. You know what I'm saying? Dark Greymon. That was me. You know what I'm saying? I rock Pokemon too. Don't worry. I like the Bulbasaurs, the Charmander, and all that stuff like that. But Digimon, I thought it was a little cool. They turned into mecha, robot type, dinosaur looking things. I was rocking with Digimon, you know what I'm saying? But nobody cared because both of the shows were pretty good. And even though Digimon was good, it was not selling nowhere near Pokemon, and nobody really seen it as better than Pokemon. Whereas Power World, a lot of people were saying the Power World game is better than the Pokemon game. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think this is a big issue is coming about. So number 4, definitely Pokemon and Digimon. Coming in at number 3, Yu-Gi-Oh! And for y'all who don't remember this game, or this anime, it's called Duel Masters. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. It was, you know what I'm saying, created off of the idea of Magic the Gathering, but they had their own cards and all that stuff, that whatever. So the people of Magic the Gathering said, hold up, we see Yu-Gi-Oh! Doing this thing, we want an anime too. So what did they create? Duel Masters, which had Magic the Gathering approved cards in the show. And that's why they created it, because they want that same effect that Yu-Gi-Oh! is getting for their card game. But it's literally the same thing. The man, he like, you know, the Destiny draw, he has his own little Destiny draw, he chop and the card flip over. He did all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a copycat, you know what I'm saying? They just wanted the same height Yu-Gi-Oh! Got. It never panned out, but still, it was the same thing. Coming in at number 2, and nobody says anything about this, Naruto and JJK. Come on, man, same thing. You got a teacher that is supervising a young youth with a demon inside of him, and both of them cover their eyes. Gojo and Kakashi basically the same person. One covers one side of his eye, the other one covers both. That's all it is. Both white-haired, both smooth, suave. I mean, Gojo's a little bit more, you know, charismatic, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, they're the same person. You know what I'm saying? Yuji Ittori, Naruto. Nine-Tails Fox, demon, you know what I'm saying, Sukuna in his body. Both of them trying to barter with the demon inside of them, same thing. It has a lot of similarities to Naruto, but both shows are very good, so nobody cares that, you know what I'm saying, JJK basically kind of like a knockoff of Naruto, because both shows are very good, you know what I'm saying? So when both shows are very good, nobody says anything, but it's still a knockoff, you know what I'm saying? It's still, they took a lot of elements from Naruto and made JJK, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with both, I actually like both shows, but it's just the facts of the matter. Gojo and Kakashi could be brothers, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And then finally, coming in at number 1, Fairytail and Onepiece. Come on, man, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Natsu, eat crazy. You know what I'm saying? OP is all outdoors. All that. Luffy, eat crazy. OP is all outdoors. Both of them dumbing in a box of rocks. I mean, let's be honest. Gildarts and Shanks, they're not brothers. They twins, man. They the same person, man. It is what it is. They're not just brothers, they're identical twins. They look exactly alike. Come on, man. They just took Shanks and remade them in Fairytail. And it's been called out multiple times, but nobody really cares that much because Fairytail, did his own thing, and One Piece does his own thing. But everybody knows that Shanks and Gildar's look basically exactly the same. Only difference is that I think Gildar's hair is slicked back and Shanks is not. And I think he don't got a scar on his face or whatever, but they're the same character, man. So anime and video games have copycats and have always gonna have copycats. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. People get inspired. People are like, okay, cool. I like this element, I like that element, and they're gonna do the same thing. Palworld does have some, characters that do look like Pokemon, but there's other characters that don't. You know what I'm saying? So stop making it seem like, and then they add in the gun element and the shooting and all that stuff. It's a different game. So all you people who are like, they're still in the Pokemon thing, you should have came at Digimon the same way. You should have came at Log Horizon the same way. You should have came at Duel Masters the same way. You should have came at JJK the same way. And you should have came at Fairytail the same way. Because all these animes were based off of other animes, ideas from other animes, and basically, nobody cared because both shows were either good or it wasn't as popular as the main show. And I think that's what Pokemon is really afraid of. That Palworld has such a crazy popularity out of nowhere, they feel like, they might get knocked off the throne. But don't worry, Pokemon has a very special place in our heart, but Palworld is doing its thing. So let me know what y'all think, man. Are y'all for or against the Palworld, copying Pokemon? And how do you feel about these anime copycats? Are you with it? Do you agree with it? Do you have a problem with it? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.